Hi everyone, I am Karen Bonda, a third year communication student of Negros Oriental State University, and I am presenting this output in compliance for MC 311 Intro to Graphics and Photojournalism. Today, I was tasked to tackle about biodiversity. First, let us know what is biodiversity. As what is written here, biodiversity refers to the variety of life on Earth at all its levels, from genes to ecosystems, and can encompass the involuntary, educational, and cultural processes that sustains life. It includes the number of different organisms and their relative frequencies in an ecosystem. It also reflects the organization of organisms at different levels. Biodiversity occurs in three different levels. Number one, we have genetic diversity. It refers to the variations in genes within a species. So it means that every individual of a particular species differs from each other in their genetic constitution. That is why every human looks different from each other. Similarly, there are different varieties in the same species of rice, wheat, maize, barley, and many more. Number two, species diversity. Species diversity refers to the variety of different types of species within a region. It is the biodiversity at the most basic level. It includes all the species ranging from plants to different microorganisms. It means that no two individuals of the same species are exactly similar. For example, humans show a lot of diversity among themselves. And the third one is ecosystem diversity. It includes all the species and all abiotic factors, characteristics of a region. So, an ecosystem is a collection of living and non living organisms and their interaction with each other. Ecological biodiversity refers to the variations in the plant and animal species living together and connected by food chains and food webs. It is the diversity observed among the different ecosystems in a region. Diversity in different ecosystems like deserts, rainforests, mangroves include ecological diversity. Now, let us know what is the importance of biodiversity. First, we have ecological life support, in which diversity provides functioning ecosystems that supply oxygen, clean air and water, pollination of plants, pest control, wastewater treatment, and many ecosystem services. Another one is for recreation, in which many recreational pursuits rely on our unique biodiversity. So, this means that biodiversity holds ecological and economic significance. It provides us with nourishment, housing, fuel, clothing, and several other resources. It also extracts monetary benefits through tourism. Therefore, it is very important to have a good knowledge of biodiversity for a sustainable livelihood. Now let us have 5 major species roles within ecosystem. Number 1, native species. A species that originated and developed in its surrounding habitat and has adapted to living in that particular environment. A species is defined as native to a given region or ecosystem if its presence is the result of only natural processes, and that is to say, not by human agency. Number 2, we have non-native. It is a species that is found in that ecosystem. It is one that has been introduced by human action, either accidentally or deliberately, outside of its natural range. 3, we have indicator. It is an organism whose presence, absence, or abundance reflects a specific environment condition. So, in other words, it is a type of organism that signal the health or lack of health of environmental conditions. Next, we have keystone. It is an organism that helps define an entire ecosystem. It is a species on which other species in an ecosystem largely depend, such that if it were removed, the ecosystem would change drastically. And lastly, number 5, foundation. These are species that have strong role in structuring a community. Foundation species define ecosystems, control the biological diversity of associated species, modulate critical ecosystem processes, and often have important cultural values and resonance. And that would be my report all about biodiversity. I hope that you will ponder all of this. So once again, this is Karen Bonda. Thank you so much for spending your time with me.